Hello, all you sinners and saints. You're watching Chillin' with Lucifer, a show where we talk about anything and everything, especially those things related to Lucifer. And angst! Lots of motherfucking angst! Are you ready? Are you ready? Welcome to day 5 of 6 of Top 6 Lucifer Moments. Our last list was 6 bro moments. If you have yet to go see that, go ahead, check it out. There's a link in the description below and at the end of the video. Today, we're going straight to the good stuff. The tear-jerkers, heartbreakers, soul crushers, the gut rippers. Yes, the angst. Yes. Are you an angst monster? Because I am. There's no shortage of angst on this show. In fact, there's so much that it can't possibly be kept to a list of 6. So if you don't see your favorite moment here, please keep in mind this list is based on all of the moments in the show. Some moments you might be expecting are already featured in other videos, some won't be featured until tomorrow's video, and some will be featured in the bonus video after Season 2, Episode 14. Alright, I think I've jabbered on long enough, so without further ado, here are 6 angst moments on Lucifer.
Far away, but not long ago, saw a man with a golden soul.
As always, let's start this list with the easiest moment to handle. This moment is independent of the main plot for this episode, making it personal and the perfect way to ease into this brutally heart-wrenching list.
If we can learn to love each other,
Number
will
6.
set you free.
Linda enters Amenadiel's office to confront him about his lies. Busy seeking a way to recover his lost grace, Amenadiel tries to brush off Linda. Unimpressed, she goes on to berate him through a series of ironic questions. Amenadiel's emotions begin to rise as he tries to placate Linda by offering her a vague explanation. The heart-wrencher comes right here, when Linda tells Amenadiel,
"You used me. You didn't have to do that."
Amenadiel becomes ashamed and tries to further explain his reasons by saying things have been trying. Linda bluntly reminds him that things wouldn't be so trying if he didn't act so selfish. She then leaves his office in a comedic way that spares our eyes from becoming Niagara Falls. Thank Lucifer. Few things are more angst-inspiring than talking about father-son feuds, which brings us to our number 5 moment on this list. Number 5. Disgruntled over the theft of his wings, Lucifer pays Linda a visit. Linda discusses Lucifer's fall, armed with the information given to her by Amenadiel. Lucifer becomes increasingly upset as Linda reminds Lucifer of his old name, telling him that it was a connotation of God's love for his favorite son. Lucifer can't contain his emotions as Linda repeatedly refers to him as Samael. Lucifer argues that his father damned him for eternity by vilifying him and making him a torturer. Linda tells him that his father didn't punish him by sending him to hell, but entrusted him with the most difficult of tasks. She then tells him a fallen angel can rise. All he must do is embrace everything he is. Lucifer's anger comes to a full head when he shouts at Linda that he can't because they, referring to his wings, were stolen. In a rage, Lucifer shoves his fist through the wall. He leaves Linda's office, trembling with anger, and we are left feeling like victims of the emotional meat grinder. Speaking of fallen angels, our number 4 spot is easily one of the most memorable moments for Amenadiel. Number 4. After taking some time to think, Amenadiel enters Linda's office, admitting his mistakes and offering a sincere apology. Linda forgives him and assures him that as a therapist, she understands mistakes. Relieved, Amenadiel bids her farewell and returns to his office, closing the door with tears in his eyes. He takes a long, hard physical and metaphorical look in the mirror, revealing his once glorious wings that no longer resemble their previous splendor. Overwhelmed with shame and sorrow, the recently fallen angel slumps his wings as he sobs, then bellows at the top of his lungs to the heavens. Nothing quite compares to knowing the mere sight of your true self terrifies the people you consider friends. Our number 3 is just that. Number 3. Feeling the need to confess, Lucifer visits Linda and tells her about killing Uriel, stating he is a monster that deserves punishment. Frustrated with what she believes to be a series of metaphors, Linda tells Lucifer to finally tell the truth. No more metaphors. Lucifer agrees to show his true form, much to Linda's shock and dismay. The look of bitter disappointment, combined with a subtle headshake, says, I told you so, in the saddest of ways, as Lucifer returns to his human form. Lucifer exits Linda's office, leaving her door open, and leaving us feeling equally heartbroken for both characters. It isn't often that Lucifer makes true friends, so when he does, we want them to live. Sadly, that's not always what we get. As is such in the case of our number 2 angst moment. Number 2. Lucifer tries to disprove the character of a priest named Frank, only to be proven wrong. While offering Frank sanctuary and Lux, the unlikely duo form a bond over a friendly piano playing contest. Pretending to take a call, Frank leaves Lux to help Connor, a teen being influenced by a drug dealer by the name of Spider. Connor refuses to kill Frank and in turn becomes Spider's new target. Frank takes the bullet for Connor, and Chloe subdues the Spider while Lucifer runs to Frank's aid. Frank tells Lucifer that he's accepted his fate and isn't afraid of death. Lucifer argues with Frank, telling him that he has more people than we know. As a final epiphany, Frank states that maybe it was him that was sent into Lucifer's path. Lucifer states his doubt, to which Frank replies, "Your father has a plan." Lucifer comes to the realization that Frank knew he was the devil all along, but still chose to befriend him. Grief-stricken over the loss of a friend and an innocent life, Lucifer goes into an uncontrolled fit of rage. Intent on killing the Spider, Lucifer demands an explanation as his wrath takes over. Chloe talks Lucifer down by reminding him that Frank wouldn't want anyone to die on his behalf. The episode takes a deep look into what choices we make when we choose our friends, and it looks into how choosing the wrong company can have dire consequences for people other than ourselves. Now that you've been eased into a flood of tears, prepare yourselves for the tsunami. Our number 1 is loaded with angst, action, excitement. Oh yes, did I mention angst? Number 1. Out to stop Uriel from killing Charlotte or Chloe, Lucifer confronts his brother. Uriel threatens to kill Chloe with one of his sequences. A fight ensues, with Lucifer throwing the first punch. Inevitably, Uriel gets the upper hand, triggering one of Mace's most badass moments. Annoyed over Lucifer's resistance and the fact that his brothers never took him seriously, Uriel announces his plans to kill both Charlotte and Chloe. Acting on impulse and possibly out of desperation, Lucifer shoves Azrael's blade into Uriel's chest. Uriel confesses that he wasn't expecting Lucifer's actions as he falls to the ground, then whispers into Lucifer's ear before his soul is wiped from existence. Lucifer immediately begins to regret these actions, telling Maze, "He was my brother," making this a bonus 7th bro moment. Lucifer returns to the penthouse, where Charlotte is waiting and worried. The outcome of her son's meeting soon becomes apparent to the goddess as she sees the look on Lucifer's face. Asking his mother, "What have I done?" Lucifer begins to sob inconsolably on Charlotte's shoulder. The audience is given no time to gather their emotions as the episode ends with the fallen angel and his mother mourning the loss of Uriel. This is arguably the most angst-filled episode, simply because there is no possibility for a happy ending once Uriel has died, and the sheer look of terror, remorse, and sorrow on Lucifer's face is enough to bring anyone with a fraction of a soul to a sobbing mess. Add the fact that Chloe is happily reading a book to Trixie, unaware that Lucifer has just killed his brother to save her life, and you have the most angst-filled moment in Lucifer.
And there's a hole in me where you used to be, used to be.
Hey, that's our 5th top 6 list in our 6 days of top 6 moments series dedicated to Lucifer. Tune in tomorrow for the 6th list in this week's series, leading up to Season 2, Episode 14, upon which there will be a special bonus video guaranteed to jerk your heartstrings and make you hate me if you don't already hate me now. Tomorrow's episode is 6 Decker Star moments. Yes, I'm going to take it easy on you guys. And it's guaranteed to make you feel things, so don't miss out on that. Thanks for watching Chillin' with Lucifer. I'm Limpy Malone, and remember Lucifer says, indulge in your desires. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and throw a sub our way. You could even share this with a buddy to lighten up their day. If you really love this video and have a buck or two for the needy, you could donate to my Patreon. I do put these videos together myself, and every bit helps keep me motivated and able to make more of these videos. Thank you so much, and have a delightfully sinful day.